Hi everybody, so you're probably watching this video because you need some help on this Desmos assignment, solving equations using addition and subtraction, or I sent you over here to watch this video. So to reward you for actually watching this video, I'm going to solve all these problems with you. So solve the next 5 problems using the drawing tool. Show me all of your work to receive full credit. Here is our example. Okay, so I see the work. I have y equals 7. Let's try our first problem here. We have 8 plus y equals 15. Okay, so think about it like a seesaw or like a balance beam. I want to get my variable by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and circle my variable here so I don't lose track of it. There's my variable y. I want y by itself. So right now there's a positive 8 in the way. So I need to get rid of that positive 8. We want this to equal 0. This side equals 0 just with the y by itself. So what can I do with a positive 8? Well, I can take it away, right? I can subtract 8, and this becomes 0. So now I genuinely only have this y on this side because this no longer has any value. So if I took 8 blocks away from this side, though, I also need to take 8 blocks away from this side. All right, so I'm also going to subtract here. Don't forget to subtract, or don't forget to what you do on one side, you need to do on the other side. So 15 minus 8 is 7. Okay, so my answer is y equals 7, and you can always check your work with these equations. Just plug this. If y equals 7, does 8 plus 7 equal 15? It does. So this is the right answer. 4 more. H plus 7 equals 23. So I'm going to go ahead and circle my variable. This is what I want to be by itself. I'm solving for that h. I have an h plus 7. I also have a positive 7 on this side. So I want to get rid of that because I want h by itself. How do I get rid of a positive 7? Well, I'm going to take that away. I'm going to subtract 7. And we're doing inverse operations here. Inverse of addition is subtraction, or like the opposite, okay? So 7 minus 7 is 0, so now I don't have to worry about this. Now I really just have h by itself on this side. That's my h. Equals, well, if I took 7 away from this side, I'm going to have to take 7 away from this side too. So don't forget to subtract your 7 from the other side as well. 23 minus 7 is 16. So h equals 16. And you can always check your work. 16, because h equals 16, plus 7, does that equal 23? It does. So that is our answer. Okay, r minus 5. This time we are subtracting 5. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and circle my variable. This r is what I want to be by itself on the left. And if I have a negative 5 here, how do I get this to equal 0? I just want the r by itself. So I got to get rid of this value here. The inverse operation of subtracting is addition. So if we had a negative 5 and I added 5, this will become 0. So now my r is by itself. But again, what I do on one side, I need to do to the other side. So if I added 5 over here, I'm also going to have to add 5 to the right side. 9 plus 5 is 14. I sincerely hope that you are pausing this video and doing your own assignment, trying your best, and then using this video as a resource to check your work. Okay. Number 4. So you can try this on your own. Pause this video now. What are you doing? Are you pausing it? Okay, so I have my variable. I'm solving for x. This time the x is on the right side. It's totally fine. It's okay. I just now want this x to be by itself on the right side. But now it's got a minus 12 next to it. So how do I get rid of a minus 12? I'm going to add 12. Okay, add 12. If you want to go ahead and put your plus 12 on this left side too, so you don't forget. It's a good idea. Okay, so minus 12 plus 12, negative 12 plus 12. This is 0. So now I really do have just x by itself on the right side. I already wrote this plus 12 in. So 22 plus 12 is 34. So that's my value for x. Don't forget to check your work. Does it make sense if you plug in this 34 right here? 22 equals 34 minus 12? It does. One last one. Solving for j, circle your variable. J. We want j to be by itself, but right now there's a plus 4. So if I took away 4 from the left, because I want j to be by itself. Don't forget to take away 4 from the, from the right and then left. This equals 0. That cancels out. My j is right here by itself. 18 minus 4 is 14. Don't forget to check your work. Does it make sense to plug in a 14 for j? 14 plus 4, it does equal 18. Okay, so that is how you solve some equations, adding and subtracting, hopefully solving these 5 problems. Gave you a little bit of practice. Hopefully you were able to check your work. You did this by yourself. You checked your work. Even if you didn't do it by yourself, go do it by yourself now and then check your work again. You want to isolate the variable. That means you want the variable by itself. Whatever the letter is, whatever the unknown is, you want it by itself, and then do the opposite. Okay, if the variable has a positive number, then take it away. If the variable has a negative number, then add some to it so that it equals 0. All right, don't forget, equations are always balanced. On one side of the equal sign, the other side of the equal sign, they need to be balanced. So if you take something away, you got to take something away from both sides. If you add something, you got to add something to both sides. Keep it balanced. All right, guys, hope that helped. Thanks for watching.